the Jamestown Fort. Why do you think they had these big fences surrounding the fort? When the colonists arrived, they began building a 3-sided wall around their living space. There's a clue in this map that shows why they thought they needed protection. Here's Jamestown on the map. Remember, the United States was not a country yet. Here is a map that shows their route. What body of water did they sail across? To look inside. Ready to go in? Here we are. Welcome to Jamestown Fort. Colonists ate oysters and fish, root vegetables, lentil beans, and corn, which was usually used to feed animals. They had eggs from chickens and milk from goats, but they didn't bring cows until a few years later. Even though the colonists had some food, they relied on the local indigenous people to trade for corn. In exchange, they would give them beads and weapons. This cooperative relationship between the colonists and indigenous people did not last, and eventually they stopped trading with the natives and started to run out of food. Colonists began to starve and were eating whatever they could: dogs, cats, horses, snakes, even worms. In the winter of 1609 to 1610, over half of the colonists died. Here was their oven, which was made out of clay. Lots of firewood. And why did they need it? This looks like a fancier place for having meetings. This room is definitely fancier than the rest. This is where the governor lived. The governor was the leader of the colony. Let's see what's inside this building. Does this remind you of your kitchen at all? Where do you think I am now? Does this remind you of anything? Look at all the stuff behind you. This was the guardhouse. You can see a lot of weapons and protective equipment behind. What are those? Hanging and growing tobacco. Tobacco is leaves that they would trade and use for smoking cigars. It's one of Virginia's biggest and most popular crops. Thanks for visiting the Jamestown Fort with me.